Hey, what's up, Trendsters? I'm Corey Wright. I'm the proud founder of NiFTy Displays, and you guys have been with me on this journey for the last 7 to 8 weeks while I work in public to launch my business. We've got 1 week left of the Trends Gives a Buck contest. I've got some incredible updates for you guys. I am so grateful for you guys who have been supporting me and encouraging me along this journey, and I just can't tell you how much it means to me, and I have some incredible updates for you right now. So I put together a top 10 list. There's actually 7 great things that happen and 3 learnings. That makes 10. Bear with me. All right, so the first great thing, and these are in no particular order, my website went live. This just kind of felt like the ribbon cutting ceremony, right? All this work that I've done, and I can finally start actually processing orders and taking customers and watching the business grow. And so a huge thank you to Bailey Fisher and his team at Black Peak. He's a Trendster, got connected with him, and he's helped me with the development of the website. And I can tell you that it was several 2 a.m. mornings. He was sticking with me on Google Hangouts, and we were pushing pixels and fixing little issues. So thank you so much. The website is absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. You guys can visit it at niftydisplays.xyz if you want to check it out. All right, great thing number 2 involves another Trendster, Jordan Reyes. Was one of the very first Trendsters to reach out to me when he heard that I was launching this project. He had actually tried a similar project about a year or 2 ago, and it was going to be actual digital displays, where mine are prints that are in a backlit display. They look digital, but don't come with all kind of the complexity and cost of digital. And so he's kind of let me know that he had a project like this. Ultimately, it didn't go anywhere, but his co-partner founder in that project went on to be the founder of Mintable, which is one of the largest NFT marketplaces on the planet. And so he connected me with Zach from Mintable, and I was on a call with his team Wednesday night. They're actually in New Zealand, I believe, Singapore. And so the times were a little bit messed up. And so, but the results of that call were this. Towards the end of this month, I've got 350 frames that are going to be, or the displays that are going to be arriving. He wants to run a promo on the homepage of his website for free for anywhere between 1 and 3 days to sell out my frames. And depending on kind of the excitement level and how quickly they move, if it all goes well, he wants to then add me to their purchase process so that anytime somebody purchases an image NFT, they would be offered the ability to go purchase the display to display their image in through my company and my website. It would be in a pure affiliate deal, so it's free money for them to offer that service. It's huge business for me. It's an incredible opportunity. Jordan, I can't thank you enough. I will keep you guys posted, but it's the biggest development that I could have had. I mean, there's no better opportunity than to literally, as soon as somebody purchases an NFT, that height of that emotional experience where they're more excited about it than they've ever been, to then go and offer them the ability to put that in a frame and display it IRL. So that's thing number 2. Let's see, thing number 3, I launched on Product Hunt. So I put together just kind of it's free to do, it takes about 30 minutes. You can launch on your own any product on Product Hunt. So if you guys are founders and haven't done that, go do it. I got over 150 upvotes in the first day. So it kind of goes on 24-hour cycles. Over 150 upvotes, which landed me as the number 8 position or product for the day, with hundreds of products being launched. That's pretty darn cool. That means that I also got featured in their newsletter the following day. It brought me a whole bunch of traffic. It leads me to my great thing number 4, which is I got my first 5 sales. So the Product Hunt ad is actually what, or listing is actually what brought me 4 of those sales. The other one, I'm not exactly sure. I've done a couple other marketing things. I'll try and track that down. I've got some analytics set up and UTM tracking and all that stuff, but I just haven't had the time to totally dive in, and I've tried to just kind of bring traffic where I can. So that was really, really cool. First 5 sales, the Product Hunt thing was really cool. The next cool thing was I got featured in the Hustle newsletter. So on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was Tuesday. It was the first day that my website was fully live, and I'm featured that morning in the Hustle newsletter along with the other 3 Trends Gives a Bucks builders. And so we were all featured. I got over 1,000 hits to my website that day. Now, you heard me say I've got 5 sales. 4 of those came from Product Hunt. It led to actually 0 sales, but it gave me some teachings and some learnings that I'll share with you a little bit later. But it was really cool to be featured in that, to see all that traffic pouring into my website, and that was thing number 5 that was really cool. Let's see, number 6 is the 350 displays that I ordered last December were finished in mid-January. They left the factory, but they've been sitting at the port for the last 2 weeks just because Chinese New Year, everything gets so backed up. The ports are insane. And so they finally got on a boat, they're on the water, and they're expected to be here at the end of this month. So I finally have like progress on actually getting them here, which is obviously a big thing when you're selling products. It mentions pre-sale on my website. They should be shipped in mid-March, which I know can hurt some conversion rates, but I want to be honest with the customers. And so hopefully when we do the Mintable launch, we'll be a little bit closer to actually knowing when the displays will be here. We can kind of claim 1 to 2 week shipping times. That's why we're waiting on that. Let's see. Cool thing number 7 is, if you remember a couple weeks ago, I wanted to build I've got like the displays that I built a magnetic standoff system, so the displays can go onto the wall, be pulled off the charge, and can go right back on the wall. It's really, really cool. But I also wanted the ability to kind of stand it on a table or a desktop or any flat surface. And so I ordered some and had custom made some acrylic like desktop stands. Unfortunately, the weight of the frames with the battery made it so that they would tip over. So we had to configure that, and I ordered, without ever really seeing the samples because I just needed them to be here at the same time as the frames, I ordered 250 of those for anybody who wants to choose that option instead of the magnetic standoffs. So they came, and fingers crossed, I was hoping they'd work. You're seeing one of my displays back here, proudly on our acrylic display. So you can see how they look. They're super cool, just this acrylic. We had to add a little bit of depth, a little bit of width, a little bit of dimensions, just change the dimensions, and we've got it working really perfectly. So super cool there. And those are probably the top 7 things that happened over the last, I said week. Is that not crazy? Okay, 3 things that I learned. Number 1, I need international shipping. So I realized with the hustle and with Mintable and with Product Hunt and with Reddit and Discord, these are global audiences. And if I'm only shipping to the United States, I am having such a subset of that audience that I can actually provide my product to. I had a number of people that came through the website and asked if I offered international shipping. So I will be launching international shipping. That will be a priority over the next couple of weeks, certainly before the Mintable launch. It adds a lot of complexity to the business, which is why I didn't want to do it early on. I've run businesses with international shipping between customs and packaging and breakage and language barriers and all of this stuff. It can kind of cause nightmares, but I think the opportunity outweighs the challenges in this situation, just based on what I've seen from this first couple days of being live. Thing number 2 I learned, I need live video on my website. If you visit my website, it looks stunning. It's beautiful. There's a ton of renders and images and 3D animations and all these things that look really cool. But nobody gets to see it like I just showed it to you. And I think when you see it on the wall with this beautiful glow around it, when you see it in a dark room where it just lights up the whole room, there's something different to it. And so I will be working this week to get in real life video, like live video. In fact, not this week. Today, after I finish this, I'm going in, and in my office here, I'm gonna start filming videos, put together some vertical and horizontal for my website, vertical so I can launch on TikTok ads and Instagram Reel, stories, run some ads through that. So I'm gonna try and get some video that shows the product off in real life. I think that will really significantly help with conversion rates. And so that's thing number 2. Thing number 3 that I learned is that the person who will spend $200 on I kind of thought like there's this huge audience of NFT enthusiasts. It's one of the fastest growing things. Everybody would want to have this thing on their wall. What I realized is that the audience of people who would spend $200 on a frame or a display for their NFT is a lot smaller than I probably thought, even within the community of NFT enthusiasts. And so I'm really gonna have to dig deep to find people like right after that point of purchase, when that emotional high is there, when you realize that you just spent $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 on this NFT, this digital asset that you can't really do anything with, that you can spend an extra $200 and now actually have something that you could show off. I think that decision becomes a lot easier to make at that time. So it's where this Mintable deal could be literally like the dream come true, where as soon as somebody purchases an NFT, the height of that emotional state, you are now being offered the ability to put that on your wall or on your desk in real life. And so I think that will work. It also means that as I'm bouncing into these Discord communities, I just need to find Discord communities like right after launch, like NFT Mint, and so that people have just purchased. So I can get to that emotional state without necessarily having Mintable, although Mintable is kind of the shortcut. But I need to look for those opportunities in any sort of advertising, marketing, community that I'm doing to help grow everything that I'm doing. And then also potentially founding with projects or getting together with projects as they're minting to be able to offer some sort of promo or giveaway or something like that to gain exposure, again, at the time of kind of launch and mint, but probably collaborating more directly with some of the projects is where I can start moving from here. So that's the 10 things. I've got a lot of work in front of me, building live video, international shipping, getting into more collaborations and communities and all of that stuff. I want to start reaching out and trying to see if I can get some cool free PR from this with Wired and Fast Company and all these kind of publications that are looking for cool businesses like this and cool stories like this. So that's kind of what lays ahead of me on the roadmap, and then I will keep you guys posted. But I just can't thank you guys enough. There's been dozens of trendsters who have reached out to me to offer me encouragement and support and have conversations and connections and networking and all of these crazy things and do work for me. I just want to thank you guys. It has motivated me. Being an entrepreneur is a challenge. Launching a business, it comes with a lot of highs and it comes with a lot of unexpected lows as well. And being a part of this and having to work in public has encouraged me and forced me to work through those and to really just not only through the end of this contest, but I won't let you down. You guys have supported me to build a business. I want you guys to be able to follow me for months and years, and I want to have huge success stories and things that I can share, takeaways that I can continue to share throughout my journey. So I just want to thank you guys very much. And then the contest ends next week, I believe February 10th. Voting will open up after that. I encourage all you guys to go out and vote. And if you've enjoyed following my contest, obviously I'd love your vote, but vote for whatever, go learn about the other businesses. There are some incredible businesses and other builders that have just been so fun to build alongside of. And so look at all their projects, go out, vote, and thank you guys for being a part of me and supporting me on this journey. Cheers, guys.